sexy young man, dark and lovely skin. Where is my... the heck? Wait a minute. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to find my background. I'm not sure why it's missing. That's crazy. Let's see. I have that one. It should have been right here. Here it is. Okay. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Okay, I know it's just me and you right now, whoever you are, but thank you so much for coming up in this thing. Crazy, crazy work. All right, and plus, guys, I am actually on bus, so you guys might hear a lot of different sounds and stuff surrounding me. That is what is currently going on right now. I am on the bus. Okay. Y'all, I wanted to do a little bit of story time because this situation was just so much of a trip. It just really just tripped me out how everything comes back into a full circle. So I'm on the bus. I'm actually headed to a job interview. My eyes, I know my makeup is not right because I did it on the go. But this is all the makeup that I have on. It's just that, not even mascara or nothing. I just did it on the go. And so anyway, so I wanted to come and tell you guys this story time, and I'm toggling between two different things that I want to tell you guys, because I want to tell you guys something and then I want to tell you guys something else. So right now I'm just toggling and letting my mind wonder while y'all get up in here. Okay, whoever is in here, you can say hello, hi, hey girl. Give me a little hey boo, you know. Give me a little shout out over there. Nothing like crowd participation to help a person keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, while I'm here, I do want to make this announcement. You know what? I'm not going to even do that to this channel. I don't even want to do it. I was going to address some people, but that's for y'all before dawn. Because I was about to get in. Get in there. You know what I'm saying? I was about to get in there. Okay. So let me go into this real quick story time. So I just seen a person. Hi, Naomi Ponga. How are you? Okay, so I just seen somebody that is... It, the story could be really, really bad, but I don't want to make it bad because I want it to be something that I allow to be a learning process. You know what I'm saying? So before I became who I am, and this is in my book that I'm writing, okay, that I'm currently, I'm not in the process of typing in this particular book, but it is in one of my novels that I wrote, right? Okay, so, oh Lord, she just threw me all the way off. This girl got on a prom dress. She just threw me so off. God, she just threw me off. I'm shady. Y'all saw what I tried to do, but it didn't work because of green screen. I'm so fucking shady. Ridiculous. So anyway, I just seen this girl, but before I became Truh Diamond, and all of this stuff happened, before I became anybody on the internet, I was going through my little shit. I had 3 kids that I was raising on my own, and I was going through my stuff. And let me move up because this girl got her TV playing real loud in my ear. So anyway, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it was a lot. But so anyway, I was staying on this pastor's couch. Like I was living on this pastor man's couch, and it was this girl that was there, and Let me tell you something. These girls, at first I thought that these girls were cool. I thought they was my friends. I thought this was like, oh, this is the pastor's house and he lets us stay here, you know, and I'm like, cool. You know, I'm thinking it's that type of crowd. Man, it be the church people that be the most shady people sometimes. And y'all can't say it, no, that it doesn't. You can't say that these holier than thou people don't start looking down on people, being judgmental and all that other stuff. So it be them people. But anyway, so I I had introduced this girl to my brother, one of the girls there named Ashley. So I introduced Ashley to my brother, and as far as I know, they just was cool for that night, like hanging out up under each other and hugging and, you know, not kissing, but just hugging and hanging out. Me and my brother end up falling out. Now, mind you, this is me and a whole bunch of women living in different rooms in this pastor's house. Okay, we all have our kids, this, that, and the other. This particular girl, Ashley, she don't have no kids though. She the only one that don't have no kids. So, um, so me and my brother end up falling out. We end up getting into an argument and we fell out. The next thing I know, and mind you, we had fell out for months. We fell out for, there was like 2 months that passed. So I'm just, you know, taking my kids to school, raising my children, doing my normal shit. And the next thing I know, I hear the girl actually talking. Now I had to stop talking to her too, because I become, when I get low, one thing about me is whenever I'm in a low position, whenever I'm not doing, you know what I'm saying, don't have it like I want to have it, I start digging myself from the bottom. I start digging and digging, and I will slowly just dig and dig until I fix that shit. But one thing about me is I'm very, very much, I'm a perseverer, and I'm definitely very good at having that self motivation that I need to do that. So so I was laser focused. I wasn't paying no attention to nobody in that house. I was just doing me and my kids. Um, and I remember that I was in the bathroom taking a shower, and I heard her on the other side of the door. She was like, "You know, you missed that woman." And then I didn't hear the response, but then she started laughing. I was like, "What the hell?" So, mind you, she had been walking by me, you know, every now and then and being like, "Hi, hey," you know, this, that, and the other. It wasn't like it was just totally no speaking and long. I was just thinking she was just doing. I leave out the bathroom that she has somebody hopping through her window, but I don't say nothing because, of course, we're not gonna tell on each other. We are all women living in this pastor's house. She the only one don't got kids, you know. So we like, fuck it. So I see she has somebody jumping through her window. I laugh, and I just walked off. Went to go take my kids to school, do what I do. The next thing I know, I end up getting into an argument with literally all of them. All of them. One thing about me is, when it comes to groups, I'm probably going to be the odd man out that motherfucker. And bitch, I didn't have to fight a whole bunch of people before because they had opposing opinions than me. And either I took it far or it went that far. Like, there'll be like groups of people against me for some reason, and I'll just be standing there strong on my own, like, what? They go. Like I'll just be in my strength like that, right? And it doesn't faze me as much as it does other people. Like, maybe other people will feel piled up on or something. Whereas me, I'm like, and what? Like, all of y'all could get it, like, and what? So I found myself getting into an argument with all of them. And this is at once, by the way. And then one of them said, "Your own brother." Now, mind you, this is my play brother. This is not my real brother. This is somebody that I know through another family. Say, "Your own brother don't even want nothing to do with you." And she said, "He come over here every day." And I was like, what what's wrong with these people? Like, what is wrong with these people? So Needless to say, I end up leaving there. Not because anybody put me out, but because I just got tired of arguing. It got to the point where they started arguing with each other as well. And it just got to the point where it was like, okay, this is not serving my growth anymore. So I'm going to leave. So I left. And I ended up moving to Atlanta, right? So I moved to Atlanta. I had this big ass 8-bedroom house. I had all these cars and shit. My 2 pit bulls. Y'all were there. Y'all saw it. The ones that know me know me. So put a 1 in the comment section if you were there and saw me. And I hope somebody do put a 1 down there. Okay, period. Because I want to know that you were there and that you saw that. But anyway, because that would tell me how far down you follow my journey. But so I'm in Atlanta, not worried about shit. I come back out here in the middle of me living in Atlanta, like a year after me moving to Atlanta. I fly back out here because y'all remember I was flying back and forth every month at one point. So I fly back out here because my cars are obviously in Atlanta. There was one point where my cars were out here in California and I was in Atlanta on the train. And you guys were there with me through that as well. So, but anyway, so I come out to California and I'm taking my friend Cash, not that Cash, not R. Kelly Cash. So don't get it twisted. Not R. Kelly Cash, not her. I just want to make sure we are not talking about Cash Jones, y'all, because I know I've done several interviews with her, which I'm going to be probably playing back and doing reactions for on podcast tonight. Just FYI, so you guys can know. So yeah, make sure you guys are tuned in tonight for the podcast. Those who play this back, because we don't have too many people on here, but for those who play this back, make sure you tune in tonight for the podcast. I want to start going over my R. Kelly stuff. There's an R. Kelly fantasy story and like post-prison story that I want to read to you guys. Along with that, tonight, if you guys are tuned in. Okay, let's get back to the story. So I end up seeing this girl taking my homeboy Cash to the blood bank, and I had my homegirl Nawan with me. And my homegirl she's a drunk. She gonna get drunk. One thing she gonna do, we done both got drunk and put our hands around each other's necks before, like I'm choking her, she choking me. Like we've had situations like that before. But I had my homegirl Nawan with me, and it just so turns out that this girl had a friend with her, and she was in the Nawan wanted to get her blood taken as well, and so we were in the blood bank, and I was like, fuck it, I'm here, I might as well get my blood taken. So I'm signing up for new donor services, whatever. And that's when they walked in as I was signing up. And so the girl, come to find out, now this is what I found out afterward. She asked me to hold she asked somebody, a random person, to hold her and her homegirl purses. Before I even knew that, she was already trying to, you know what I mean? Like before I even seen the girl, she was already had plans on fighting me. So they talking shit in the back of the blood bank, and my homeboy like, what the fuck? Like, are they talking to you? I'm like, they talking to me in particular. not her, me. And so she was like, my homegirl was like, okay, so what do you want to do? So like, what you want to do? And I'm like, nah, don't even. I'm like, let's just sit it out. Don't just chill, because wait till we walk out of here or something. You know what I mean? Like, and so my homegirl, she talking shit back because they keep talking shit or whatever. And I'm just looking. I'm like, bro, the biggest one, which is the one that lived in the pastor's house with me, she goes and she gets a cup of ice, and she comes back, and my homegirl Nawan is standing by the kiosk. Her homegirl just take off on my homegirl. Blow! And then this bitch just toss up a cup of ice in my face like, splash! Man, when I tell y'all, I beat the fucking brakes off her fat ass. I ain't gonna tell y'all, I ain't gonna even lie to you. My homegirl, she kind of got a little bit worked on the kiosk, but she held her own. Like, she held her own. But a whole bunch of nurses and shit, staff jumped in between me and the other girl, and the way they jumped in between us left her face vulnerable and in a downward position, and I was fucking her ass up. And she had my bonnet right here, and she was trying to pull my hair, and I pulled that motherfucker all the way off my head and let her have it, and I just kept beating her ass. Now, why this is relevant to today is because, now wait, let me tell y'all this before I get into this part. Well, I'm gonna take y'all somewhere. It's gonna be a little bit special. We're gonna come off a green screen in a little while. Actually, you know what? Nope. That's for Teahive movie night. So if you guys don't know, there's a Teahive book club and there's a Teahive movie night, and those are two different type of situations. And so I'm gonna try to start working all of my channels, but I'm starting obviously with book club. So which is storytelling. The book club includes like storytelling, reading, poetry, anything that has to do with anything story or illustrating or literature or orature, anything of that nature. So yeah. So with that being said, though, I do want to do some filming for Teahive movie night. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some filming for Teahive movie night, and we're gonna make that happen. Back to what I was saying. So we're at the blood bank, and mind you, we're in the middle of a fight. Now, just so happened that I only took my wallet in there. I literally only took my wallet in there, and my wallet happened to be on the counter. Hey, Melissa, my best friend up in here. That's my internet bestie. Melissa, I was telling you to, if you put the VIPT and the diamond on your name, I'll mod you up. Like, you know how my moderators have my diamond and then VIPT on the back of their name or the front? If you do that, I'll mod you up right quick. But anyway, so, yeah. So let me know. I'll know because you'll put it on there. So, but anyway, so, and mind you, this girl had somebody random to hold her purse, and everybody was in a frenzy because they just started going wild in this place. I have to get one of my old kids come around and figure out how to get. Yep, you do. You just really got to go to your Google and your email and go to the settings and change your name and just add that on there. But yeah, I think you can do it on YouTube, as a matter of fact. Okay, I appreciate you, boo. Okay, so the people that she asked to hold her purse, they end up stealing her purse. They end up stealing her purse and everything in her purse. And so she is fried as far as that's concerned. Like, she was done. My wallet happened to be on the counter. When that happened, I had her by her hair so good that I had snatched out 3 of her braids, right? And they were big. They were the big old box braids, like bow, bow, bow. And I snatched 3 of them out of her head. And I was holding on to them still when they took me to the back of the blood bank. I still had her braids in my hand for like 5 minutes. And they were like, throw those away. And I was like, oh, I totally forgot they were even there. And then, yeah, they still let me do my little shit, me and my crew, and we did what we did. But that's relevant to today. Those girls got banned from there, but that's relevant to today because I just seen this bitch. But it has been about, we know it's been 2.5, 3. We know that for sure. So I want to say it's been about 5 years now. And I just seen her. The crazy part is, Melissa, don't get mad at me. Clock this T. Just clock the T, girl. Right. Don't get mad at me when I say this, y'all. I know I'm giving y'all whiplash. Do not get mad at me. This morning, Bruce called me. And he was like, can I talk to you? I was like, I'm on my way to a job interview. He was like, let me just sit down and talk to you for a minute, and we could just smoke, and then you could go on your interview. I'll drive you down the street, wherever you need to go. I'm like, all right. I sit down. He's holding my hand, walking up to me, kissing me, and I'm like, I'm confused. What are we doing? Why are we doing this? Like, how are we going back to this? Right? And he was like, I don't want to go nowhere, and I don't want to lose you. And he was like, but I don't know what to do because we are not getting along right now. My whole thing is, don't wait until we get into our 40s, because we went through teen, 20, 30, And then don't wait till we get into our 40s to act up. So I was telling him about that. I was explaining that to him. And she happened to walk by. She was sitting in the park and happened to walk by. And I turned all the way to her. And he thought I was turning to him. And he was like, don't get mad. Don't get mad. And I'm like, I'm not getting mad. I didn't even want to tell him that they're there. But I was thinking that this bitch was going to run up on me just now. I'm dead ass serious. I'm so serious. I was thinking she was going to run up on me and I was going to have to fight. And his ass was going to have to be pulling us apart. Thank you. Love and hearts back to you too, babes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She still got 3 bald spots. Probably. No, she don't have them. No, her hair was full at the front and she had it pulled back into a poof ponytail. But I really, really thought that the girl was going to run up on me. I know she saw me. Like, being in California is so strange to me. Like, my cousins will drive straight past me and be like, hey, Nita! Like, you wasn't going to stop and give me no motherfucking ride? What the hell you mean, hey, Nita? Stop and give me a ride. What the... Like, the hell? So, it's just strange. Pretty soon, though, let me tell you guys, I'm going to be filming some very sensitive. I should be headed back home to Cali to visit for Thanksgiving. Yes, it would be good to meet you, girl. It would be very good to meet you. So I'm going to be heading, where the fuck am I? I'm going to be headed, I'm sorry, excuse me. Did we pass Sunset at Line?
Is it Sunset?
Yeah.
I passed it.
We passed it? Oh, shoot. I don't know where I am now. Well, yeah, but is the red line that way? Huh? No. It's one off of Hollywood. Let me go ask the bus driver. Yeah. Like Hollywood and Highland. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait. I know where I'm at. Okay. I was about to have to ask you for help. All right, so that's the one. That's the one I need. Okay, y'all. So, what was I saying to you? I forgot what exactly the point I was making because I got distracted. But I was telling you guys I'm gonna be filming some sensitive footage tomorrow for the podcast. It's gonna be really, really sensitive, y'all. Woo. Right. I was talking about filming. So I am going to be, again, filming some very, very sensitive footage for the podcast. And I'm going to try to have at least 2 different people on the podcast with me. I want to try to get deep on this podcast. You guys know that the podcasts lately, they've been real deep. They've been about trauma and domestic violence and family and abandonment. The podcasts have been very deep lately. I've been kind of going off about not being happy with my relationship right now, and we've been talking about a lot of deep stuff, and so it seems that's where I am mentally right now. So if the channel has been too deep for you guys lately, I do apologize for it, but I can only do things in the way that I do them, and if that is in fact where I'm at and how things are going for me at the time, then it'll reflect on the channel. And it's really crazy, but these next 2 nights of podcasts are going to be, not tonight. Tonight's podcast will be the R. Kelly Cash, and we're going to run back some interviews and talk about that. I might have a few guests on um, that can speak from different perspectives on that that deep of a subject, which is obviously um, statutory rape and excuse me, and things of that nature. And just talk about maybe some of their experiences or something. So it's gonna be deep, but it's gonna be less deep than tomorrow night's podcast. Y'all, I am in a bright place, honey. Okay, but guess what? Wherever I am, you guys are gonna know on Teahive Movie Night, because I'm gonna start filming for Teahive Movie Night, just short stuff, just to keep the channel going. But if you are not subscribed to Teahive Movie Night on YouTube, make sure you guys head over there and subscribe. I have to go underground, y'all, and I don't know if this is gonna keep filming while I'm under there. So I'm just gonna keep talking to y'all, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna end the stream. But all of the stuff that I'm looking at right now, I'm going to film coming back this way, and that way you guys have the footage that I want you to have for TV. But yes, if you guys, I want to be able to open up the lines on the podcast tonight. If you guys want to come up and speak on your thoughts about the interview or anything that I share in regards to my personal experience with R. Kelly and Demetrius Smith, all of that stuff. I don't know if you guys know, but I did spend 3 nights at R. Kelly's manager's house, the man that that went to go get the fake ID for Aaliyah. I spent 3 nights at his house. So and that was me, and I was working in a professional way. Clock that. So I was working and filming with him and interviewing with him, and I want to run those things back and revisit those things, and let's talk about how they became relevant to today, and what things look like today for many of them. And if I can, because I still have those contacts, I'll even try to bring Cash up one of these days that we're running back the podcast. But for tonight's podcast, I just want to kind of run it back before I actually start bringing people up and or trying to bring people up, I should say. But I believe that I can definitely bring Cash up. I want to bring Tony Michelle up. We're going to have a little bit of Tony Michelle going on, because Tony Michelle, we read a lot of her books. She wrote 5 books. She wrote 6 books. We read 5 of those. Money is the Motive books, and it's been years since we visited that. So if you guys have not read Money is the Motive, most of them book reads are available on this channel. And so, yeah. Also, by the way, just to let you guys know, I do have some authors, some small authors, that would like for me to read their content on the channel. And I want to be able to make sure that I do that and then interview with them for you guys. So we're going to be doing quite a bit, and not to mention my book news that I'm going to do. The Hellington? Not to mention my book news that I'm going to do, because I'm still going to bring news about books and stuff. So we're going to get into some stuff on the channel, but I know that it's been heavy lately is what I'm saying. And if it's like that, again, if it's been too heavy for some of you guys, I truly do apologize. That's just been the motion lately, and that's been the mood, and I just miss my buzz. That's just been the motion lately. I'm surprised that this is still working down here, and I still have service. I'm all the way underground, y'all. How you doing? But yeah, I just missed my train. Thank goodness they run every 15, 20 minutes or something. That's a good thing. Anyway, but yes, I appreciate you guys for joining me for this video, because I was hella bored. But yeah, this morning, things changed a lot. I've not been in that underground. I have a fear of an earthquake happening. You know, Melissa, I used to have the same fear when I first started writing. But now, because I've been riding this train since I was a little girl. I'm literally, this is my neck of the woods. So I just feel fearless whenever I'm down by Universal Studios or off of Lancashire or anywhere, Hollywood. I don't know why, but I just feel like that's my comfort zone. So I don't even be having those type of feelings at this point, you know. But when I first started, I remember that old ride at Universal Studios, When you're on the train and everything starts blowing up in an earthquake. Nope, not me. But listen, you are not that scared of this train. We might have to ride together, girl, when you get down here, girl. We're going to have to figure it out. Melissa said, hell no, not me. but, uh, but so, you guys, um, things did change this morning a little bit with Bruce. I don't know what clicked in his head. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's all the ranting and raving I've been doing. Maybe it's that he realized that I was actually leaving and walking away from him as a friend and as a lover. Maybe he suddenly had an epiphany. I don't know. But, or maybe the next bitch, who I don't really think it's the next bitch, but I don't know, because I don't know. You're not making me or helping me know. But anyway, or he wasn't, right? So, but maybe she just decided she didn't want to deal with him no more and da da da. And so I don't know. But this morning he came to me confessing his love for me and telling me that he did not want to lose me and asking me how we can fix our relationship and telling me what he think the issues are and all of that stuff. Like, he came correct this morning. And I think because I think he realized, like, he was like, I was texting you all day yesterday and all night last night. We were trading insults on Instagram yesterday. We were insulting each other with memes and shit all day yesterday. And then suddenly after 5, he just disappeared and stopped talking to me completely. So I put him on a block list on everything. On Facebook, on Instagram, on all the shit. All my phones, y'all know I got 5 goddamn phones. Every phone, and he was on the block list. And he was like, I was texting you all night, and you didn't text me back, and I was calling you, and you didn't call me back. And Melissa said, that's because he still sees you moving around without him. Exactly. Because I'm moving the fuck around without him. He was like, he got in panic mode. And this morning he came correct and he was confessing his love, child. Now he sees how I feel to be left out, right? Girl, because let me tell you something. Because I was going big on his ass. You do not treat me like that, the fuck. The fuck is going on? Niggas better start confessing they love to Big Mama, fuck. Oh my God, y'all. Oh, let me tell y'all this. I went to the doctor 2 days ago, and I lost 10 fucking pounds. Did I tell y'all that? I lost 10 pounds. But y'all know, if you know me, if you know my attitude, you would know, like, I don't want to be too skinny. Like, I don't like being when I get skinny, because I do get skinny. But I did lose 10 pounds, and I'm proud of myself. I've been walking everywhere. Even times where I can do something different and not walk and sit my ass down like I am right now. I still choose to be walking around. So, you've been moving around, right? And I done lost 10 pounds. That's a lot. But I feel like I'm losing it too fast again. That starts happening to my body. I gain weight fast and I lose weight fast. And that's why you'll hear people say stuff to me like, girl, do a crunch. Your stomach will go down. Because with my body, if I do start exercising, it will start shaping itself real good. But so, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, he ended up coming correct. And when he hugged me, he was like, you losing weight. And I'm like, yeah, I lost 10 pounds. He was like, I can tell when I hugged you. I'm like, oh, thank you. Then cried legs for breakfast. He's doing the job. Then cried legs. Girl, what did you saying? Then cried legs for breakfast. Melissa. What? Let me look at my phone right quick, y'all. Oh, we got to open up. Oh, I got to make us a task list. Y'all. Crab legs for breakfast. That's what I should say. Right. I've eaten crab legs for breakfast before. With boiled eggs. in some buttery garlic sauce. Yes. Oh, okay, hold on. Oh, we have to go get Paws tomorrow too, guys. Paws is coming home. Can't wait to see Mr. Paws. You guys are going to start seeing more and more of my life on this channel. my storytelling, my book writing, my book reading, all of them. They arguing.
You got serious? That's not like go. Which way? I'm thinking about which one. Which way is the? Y'all said not only that.
I'm just realized I'm in the subway with all men. It's just me and literally everybody down here is a man. I just realized that. I didn't like that. I'm going to move around. I need this train to hurry up. Let that be another reason I would not be down there, Melissa. For real, because what is happening right now? Oh, yeah. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. That's a lot of niggas to be down here with. It's just me. I don't think I like it, my dear kind friends. And it's my thought process off when I just realized it. When the old boy started acting the fuck up, and then another one walked up and asked for a cigarette. Stay away from me. I'm so serious. Anyway, glad I'm on live. I'll be down here freaking out like, let me call somebody. Hello? Hello? Okay, what are you doing? Shit. Yeah, no. Step out of his way. I wanted to do something on my other phone.
Uplift on the vice versa flip.
I have no idea, sir. Sorry. If you don't know me, then don't talk to me. Okay, I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna see if I still had these numbers in my phone. Okay, let me see whose numbers I still have that I can call possibly and get them to talk on this podcast. So Asante McGee and Asante Era, I do have their phone numbers, but they probably hate me at this point because, as you guys know, I have always felt like Asante McGee was lying. You're an adult woman who chose to stay with that man, and that's just how I've always felt about that. Just from the insides and outs of things that I know about what went on. Let's see, who else? We're in the C's now because I don't have anybody named B. Let me see. I've got here, who's Uncle? Huh? Don Russell, but ain't he in jail? Ain't he in jail? Ain't Don Russell in jail? I'm going to call that number just to see if somebody answer it, to see if they could connect me with him. Let me see, who else? Remember Ferrari, Black China's ex-boyfriend? I got his thing, but that don't got nothing to do with that. Hold on, let me see. Flo, Barrels Club. Let me see who else number I got in here. I'm sure I have some Mo. Oh, you know whose number I have? Oh, Jara. Did I do an interview with Jara Everett? I think I did. She wrote that book. Jara Everett wrote that book, the Jump Off book. I think it's on this channel. I got Jen from Black Ink's number. I got a lot of people I could call for my podcast. I have Jim Derogatis from the Sun Times. Jim Derogatis from the Sun Times. I wonder if he would at least make a statement for me for the podcast. That would be great, just to get his impression of today and like all the work he did and stuff like that. I have John Jalen Savage's number right here under Jim Goddess. I think we should. Okay, so I have 3 numbers on Cash Jones, so that's good. I have Kitty Jones in here as well. I don't think Kitty liked me that much. When they were doing the docu-series against R. Kelly and stuff, I had asked her if I could read her book, and she told me it was owned by Lifetime and so I end up not being able to read her book. But we never really spoke a lot after that. I just kind of think, and I know that Lifetime owns that book, but I feel like she could have had a say in me at least reading an excerpt or helped me with anything. Anyway, I don't feel like she liked me that much, but I do have her number in here. Kitty Jones. Oh, I have LaQuincy, Asante McGee's ex-boyfriend that she was with while she was dating R. Kelly. I have Let's see. I have Lauren from TMZ. Maybe she will make a statement on what that was like in studio. I got a couple of numbers in here I could call um, that we can just catch up. Let me see. I have R. Kelly's nutritionist, Sharon Winbush. Y'all remember her? Y'all remember Sharon Winbush? That was his nutritionist when he was on Toppity Top Top. I have her number in here. I have Sam in Egypt's number, but that's a different subject. Uh, if you watch Growing Up Hip Hop, that's Peppa's daughter from Salt and Pepper. Egypt, that's her daughter. Let me see. Who else I got in here? Ooh. I want to see if I can have him do a podcast with me. Oh, I have Sharon Winbush. No, I already said her. That's his nutritionist. Who else did I have in here? I should have had his teacher in here. His teachers. I have Tim Savage's number in here. I have okay, Josh K. Let's see. Tynesha Downer. Let me tell y'all, she's a author, but she also owns a book house. Like she also owns her own business in regards to distributing books and stuff like that. So maybe I can get her to come up and speak as well. And that's the people that we have. So those are all, since Diddy no one even said, oh, right. I want to get the impressions on that too. That would be so funny. But here's what I want to do. I want to ask all of those. I'm going to call all of those people and I'm going to get us an update. And I want to get them to sit down and speak to me on camera. Y'all know it's kind of a gamble because y'all know we're just starting this channel over after years, so it's not really quite in the algorithm yet like that. So I'm trying to get it there. That's why I need y'all to get the likes up. I need y'all to hype my videos up. Watch these motherfuckers back. I'm about to do a couple of poems and upload them to my shorts. I might tell a quick little short 1 minute story, you know what I mean, and kind of, or break them into different segments for the shorts and stuff like that. I want to get the channel going. I want to get the likes up. You know, shorts, a lot of people like them. A lot of people, they watch them and they go. You know, a lot of people don't have time to sit on a video all fucking day with you all the time. Like, that's why sometimes you'll see Melissa in here, you'll see her, you might not see her in here. You catch it when you catch it. It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk. Ask them. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them. I'm gonna ask them for sure, and we're gonna see what they say. I might even film it and put it on Patreon to see how many people hang up in my fucking face and see how many people cuss me out and to see how many people whatever, you know. I could easily, and I mean easily, obtain some information that I know this person don't want me to obtain in regards to the R. Kelly situation. But we shall see. I tell you, we shall see. But we will be running back the R. Kelly shit tonight. Okay? On the podcast, clock it. I'll be back. Peace, y'all.